Welcome back once again, ladies and gentlemen, to Vandal Hearts 2. When we last left off, we completed secret map number 4, the Royal Graveyard of Fortuna. And when we went there, we got the Dirt Ball, which, if you examine, just like the L Prism, will turn into another prism, the Earth Crystal. So, now we have 2 of the prisms. There's a couple things I want to talk about before we go on. One, I got a new microphone again. I stepped on my new microphone day before yesterday, so I had to take it. I took it back. Thankfully, I keep the receipts on pretty much everything I buy, and I was gonna trade it in for the same microphone, but they don't carry that microphone anymore. So I got a different one. Definitely some give and take on this new microphone. First of all, the sound quality on it seems to be of a slightly lower quality. Like, it seems to be not as good a microphone, but it doesn't pick up a lot of extra static that my old ones seem to get. So, you know, I can live with that, I think. So, yeah. Also, speaking of my microphone picking up stuff in the background, these are going to, the next 3 maps are going to all be re-records. Basically because when I went through them last time, you could hear my air conditioner in the background, so, and it was actually louder than my voice, so yeah, I couldn't. I tried my best to disguise it, but I just couldn't, you know, couldn't get it to go away enough to where you could hear me. So I'm redoing it. So if you see some continuity stuff between video to video for the next few ones, where, you know, my levels are not exactly the same, my equipment setups are not exactly the same, that's why. Because what I'm going to be doing is I'm just going to load up my save file. I'm going to do a map, then load up the file for the next one, redo the map, load up the file for the next one. That way I don't have to go through and, you know, do too hard on the setups. So anyway, let's go ahead and we got a lot of story to cover today, so let's go to Mask the Canyon. Of course, you know, it wouldn't be one of my LPs if something like that didn't happen, where I have to re-record huge swaths of a game. So it seems to happen to me a lot. Most of the time I don't tell you about it, but it does happen way too much. So we're just chilling out in Mask the Canyon around a little... That's actually kind of a puny fire. Yes, here he is. Polata Village, right? Speaking of, where is Joshua? What happened to Polata? What's going on? Oh wow, that's kind of terrible, actually. That's actually pretty terrible. That right there was a good demonstration of something I do not like in this game. Like, they'll say, like, the first half of a sentence, but it seems like they've got certain text bubbles, I guess, mapped to character positions. So you'll be done with the reading it and you'll hit the next button, but, like, it won't show up until the character gets where he's walking. So it seems like there's this humongous, like, gap in between the sentences and stuff. It's kind of like listening to me, I guess. And I am, of course, ruining this very, very sad moment with my pedantic banter. Who's there? Yeah, Polata Village did not fare very well during this war. Wait. Is she? Is that? No, it couldn't be. Adelaide? Wait a second, he called her princess. Mahler, huh? Okay, I gotta admit, Mahler is kind of a cool name. I'm Friar Mahler. I don't know what the deal is, but she doesn't seem pretty angry with us anymore, like she was, you know, all those years ago when we were standing over her grandfather's dead body. Maybe she's... Well, you know, 7 years is... I think it's 7 years, right? That's a long time. It is a very long time to hold a grudge. Holding a grudge is like something that I've never really understood. I am like physically incapable of holding a grudge for more than a couple hours. Like, it just takes way too much energy. So, which it blows my mind because I've got one really, really good friend. He will hold lifelong grudges. And he is vicious about them. And he puts so much energy into these grudges, and I can't understand it. So they're leaping? What is this? Some kind of fancy terminology for running away? Oh, I guess it is. Fancy terminology and fancy methods. So here we are with Joshua by himself, surrounded by monsters, and thankfully my party members have decided to come looking for me. It's awful nice of them. I am glad they decided to do so. Very glad they decided to do so. Alright, now the Polata Ruins are... it's not too hard of a map, but you need to be very, very mindful of Joshua because he starts way down there by himself. Everybody else kind of starts up here. Thankfully, I have 2 flying guys. Well, that's not really what I wanted to do. Now, this map has 2 walkways, one on either side of that kind of cliff. Basically, pick a direction and go with it. So, if you want to go this way, that's fine. Or you can go this way. I think it's I feel it's a little closer to go this way, but I could be blowing smoke out of my butt. As for treasures, there's 2 treasure chests. One there and one there. This one has a angel rod in it. This one has the E-punch. And for hidden items, underneath this gentleman right here, you'll find the gold coder, or G coder. It works just like the S coder, except it gives a couple more extra HP. And over here in this corner, you'll find the C heals, which are useless. They actually reduce your movement range. I'm not real sure what the point of them is. Anyway, for the first turn, you want to move Joshua last, because nobody can reach him where he's standing. They were kind of nice to you in that respect, so we want to actually move... Let's Let's move Vlad first. Definitely looks like a Vlad now. He's got that kind of scythy spear going on. Alright. Now, the easiest way to deal with this map that I found is to kind of lure everybody kind of up here. You'll see what I'm talking about. And then, like, pelt them with spells and stuff. So that's what we're going to actually try and do. You don't want to hit you with a Dark Moon. Not particularly worried about that guy. As far as I know, there are no skills on any of the guys you have to worry about. I think they all pretty much have none. There are no casters. You do have a couple of flying guys, and of course you have these guys. Yeah, I didn't think so. So it's a pretty straightforward map with no casters. Really no high priority targets. Just take them out as best you can as you go along. Get that guy with an Angel Beat. Still say Angel Beat is the most disturbing spell. We have come across in this game so far. Alright. Let's go ahead and hit the guy with the maracas. Alright, that takes care of him. Now, let's bring you down here. Alright, who hasn't gone? Just Joshua? Alright. So let's go ahead and move over here. No. Over here. Give me 1 second. My puppy's crying. Let me see what he's crying about. I think probably just to get in my lap. There we go. Okay, he's in my lap now. Which I don't put him in my lap very often anymore because he's developed this habit. He doesn't like to be touched. Which is weird, I know. If you pet him, sometimes he likes it, sometimes he doesn't. And if he doesn't like it, he will pee on you. Let's see, can anybody reach me? No, they cannot. Okay. You know what? Let's just go ahead and let's go ahead and do that. We'll go ahead and bring you down here. Now I actually have a that urn that I got the last battle, but I forgot to equip it. So yeah, there is that. Let's see. Can you reach any of those guys? Barely, no. Okay. Let's move you over here. Do I want to have you hit somebody, or do I have... You know what? Let's see what you can... What kind of range you got. Can you hit... Ooh. What about you? You know, I'm going to go ahead and do that. That is a pretty good deal. Especially since that's pretty much just everybody she's ever going to be able to hit. At least this turn. As they move closer. Yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead and do that. Should at least take out that flying guy. Yes, sir, it did. Okay, so who's left? Pike. Alright, I don't want to move Pike first. I want to move you. Take you out. And we're going to bring Pike in and hopefully take out that last guy. Well, not last guy, but this guy right here. Come on, you can do it, Pike. Should be enough as long as the guy doesn't block. Nice. Alright. First thing we're going to do is move way over here. We want to kind of lure him up a little more. And I guess the second thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and open this chest, I imagine. And there's the angel rod. Awesome. Alright, ooh. Oh, man! Oh, I hate it when they do that. Okay. You know what? Screw you. Huh. Let's see. Tech. You are weak to wind. Cool. Okay. Nice. Okay, who hasn't gone? Let's see. Yeah. Let's go for that. And Pratu. I swear to God, every time I say his name, I want to say, let's see, I could hit two of them, or I could probably finish this guy. Oh no, that probably is that. No, that won't finish him off. So.